Beeping. Dramatic music, really? Cool. Go Eddie! Oh crap. Hey, he's fine. He's good. Oh, never mind. Aww. Run! Book it! Oh crap. Alright, well let's see what the ending's gonna be this time. Let's see what the ending's gonna be this time.
At the end of the struggle, only one courier remained in the heart of the divide. The true courier. Courier 6.
Oh yeah, that was Courier 6.
Courier tore the ancient flag of the Commonwealth from its cables and cast it over the corpse.
No, I didn't.
Though whether done as a sign of respect or in anger for what had been endured to reach this moment, that is unknown.
I do it for respect.
Interpretation is something best left to history, and only the surviving courier would ever know for certain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see how that turns out. That's what I thought would have happened anyway.
As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery.
Alright, and this is basically the same thing.
Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure.
Alright, this is the same thing
Right
as last time. We already got the
out of fear.
new stuff out of the way.
The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide. The last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam.
Yep.
There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another.
See, how'd I get
A
there?
footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is
How did the
something
package even get there
couriers
if he
carry,
died?
and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present.
Probably because he knew I was going to win anyway.
War
Never
never
changes.
changes.
You need to say it better, like war.
Through the
War
lens
never
of the law.
changes.
And this road
But
has
people
reached
need to
its
change.
end.
Cool. I guess we could look at the box. Now it's mysteriously left here. Oh, look at this. The divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world. But you survived it, and you stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation from the followers of the Apocalypse and their Brotherhood of Steel for stopping Armageddon. Oh. Well, I kind of destroyed their Brotherhood of Steel. Oops. But still, followers of the Apocalypse. Okay. Yay! Yay! 9. The end. Huh. So basically, we killed off Eddie of the Divide. Anything new in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's make sure this is the same thing.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood
Oh, word.
With it. It is for you, Kurt.
Like he knew he was going to be persuaded.
You want to know the why of things.
Alright, it's the same thing. Alright. So, that was pretty awesome. Kind of sucks that if you choose to destroy Caesar's Legion, you would think that a giant nuclear blast... Oh, look, it's a two-headed bear. You would think that if you were to shoot a giant missile, a nuclear missile, into Caesar's Legion, and all the people around it, you would definitely think that it would just destroy them. Here we have more enemies that are not even worth my time. Yeah, you think that you think they would be dead, but no, they turn into ghouls. So it's like, what? I don't even get it. Why would they turn into ghouls? They should be dead. I don't care how far away from blast they were. They should be dead. And apparently you could go there and look at the devastation or whatever, and then they'd all be like ghouls, and they'd be like Caesar ghoul or whatever. And you'd still have to fight the battle at Hoover Dam. What? Oh, crap. Sorry about that. Fallout New Vegas sometimes does that, or will just randomly say, Fallout New Vegas has stopped working. Blah, blah, blah. It hasn't happened to me in a while. It hasn't happened ever since Old World Blues. But I guess I had to get it in once in this DLC, even though it's already over. Alright, but anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I think I was saying about how the missile sort of killed off the Caesar's Legion if you send it there. But I guess that wouldn't really... They would have to have some way for having them survive. Because you still have to fight the Battle of Hoover Dam. If you know anything about the ending of this game, then you know that's the final part of the game where you have to fight against Caesar's Legion if you're for NCR. Or fight against the NCR if you're for Caesar's Legion. And that's like the final battle of the game. So, I guess they had to... Because they can't just cut out the final battle, so they have to have some way of them surviving. So there's that. So there's just no big plot holes or anything. Anyway, that was a really good DLC. It got super hard at the end there. Like, I'm not even joking. That was just way too hard. That was a level of hard I was not prepared for at all. I was not prepared for that at all. That's why I kind of stuck there. But once I came back tonight and I felt a little bit better, because honestly what happened is that I was recording already for 2 hours from that point, because I just wanted to keep recording. But when they started throwing all that stuff at me, when I didn't have a partner, I was just like, oh, I couldn't do it. But I came back tonight, and everything's fine now. And I was able to focus, and I was able to get through it. Still can't believe that after all that time you could convince Ulysses to fight with you, which I guess I like that better, because he still lives on and stuff and becomes a little bit more happier ending, I guess. But yeah, so I kind of like the ending where you fight with Ulysses, because it's kind of like ironic that he was trying to kill you, and you go up to him and you just talk to him a little bit. It's like, oh, you're right. Well, I can't stop this, so let's fight together. And you just fight with him against like the oncoming marked men forces that you would have had to fight with Ulysses. Like, I thought they were going to come after you beat Ulysses, but no, they came with him. Not after the fight, they came during the fight. And it's really annoying was that, but I really wanted to see what fighting him was like, and man, he is hard. He killed me twice, as you saw. I didn't really cut out any deaths, because I only had 2. And let's see. Yeah, it was really, really hard because he had a medical iBot and a repair iBot. Repair probably repaired the repair bot probably repaired the probably repaired the medical bot, and the medical bot was probably healing Ulysses. So hold on, let me get saved with this real quick. Alright. Just want to do that real quick. So yeah, you had to take out the iBots, and because like the iBots somehow repaired themselves. I don't know, because I swear I already killed that repair bot, and I swear I killed that medical bot, and it just came back to life. I don't know, but yeah. So the story was good. The kind of story of how basically the Mojave Express, you find out here, I guess is actually an appropriate place to be, because at that place you find out that that was the place you took your job at, and you found out that somebody else was supposed to take the tip. And they never explain it at all, that entire game. They make no mention of the other guy who was supposed to take the tip and wanted you to take it instead. So obviously they've been planning this DLC for a long time now. Oh, I didn't know I could make that. Cool. They've been planning this DLC for a long time. But like I was saying, Ulysses was actually, if you look on the Wikipedia about him, on the Fallout Wiki, you actually can see that well, I can't even pass underneath this thing. You see that Ulysses was actually part of the main game. Like, he was like written into the game, he had lines and everything. But at the last moment, they took Ulysses out of the game. Probably so they could get money off of this DLC or something. Probably sounds like something they would do. But yeah, so that's why the DLC is like this. They wanted to put all this out and save Ulysses for the very last. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the difficulty spike. Like, it started off hard. It started off semi-hard at the beginning, and then turned to really, really difficult hard. Because they take away your only companion, and you're left with nothing. No, wait, that's not right. You're left with 2 Deathclaws to face with. Awesome! I can't believe that. Oh, cool, it's a roller coaster card. I didn't know that was up here. Huh. Alright, yeah. So that was really a deuce move by them, but that's pretty much that was pretty much the hardest part of the DLC. Those 2 Deathclaws that I just couldn't get past. Let's see what else. I like the story. So I like it was a pretty linear DLC too. It wasn't like Old World Blues where it was like a giant world to explore. It was pretty much a single road, like the name suggested. I only got turned around once near the end there, cause I just had to find his temple, and I thought I just had to go on. I didn't know that his temple was like hidden away under some rubble or something. But besides that, it was very, very linear and very easy to find your way around. So yeah, that and the weapons were cool. I liked the red glare that uses rockets. Nice pun there. I like blowing up the warheads too. Everybody likes a little bit of explosions. And let's see what else. Story, guns, enemies. Enemies got I'm glad they had some human enemies. Besides, they had some human enemies, and that were kind of hard. And then they just got harder with being invisible and everything. Jeez, those guys were tough. I tell you that. The tunnelers, those were annoying. Those are just annoying, but then again, they made a whole new type of enemy just to use a whole new type of ammunition. It's like the flashbangs. That's the only reason you need them at all. The only reason that you use those stupid flashbangs and the flare gun is just so you can counteract the stupid tunnelers, and that's it. I can't think of any other place to use them. Maybe they work on another enemy. I don't know. But So that was kind of stupid to have like an enemy, to create an enemy just to create more types of weapons to use against it. Oh, and the Deathclaw too, I guess. I'll get back to that Deathclaw boss in a second. First, I want to say I want to think of anything else I missed. What else did I miss here? What else? I talked about the story, which was pretty awesome. How they were building up it for a long time. They were building up the story. They were building up the story. They were building up that for a long time because they never told you about that in the main game, about who he was or anything. And they were saving it for the very final DLC, which this was, hopefully. Still no ending to the game officially yet, so once you beat the game of Fallout New Vegas, there's no turning back. So that kind of disappointing. That's really disappointing. But besides that, the DLC itself, I think I've covered everything. Yeah, enemies, guns, stories, seems about right. Alright, yeah, I give it about a good solid 9. I give it a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I liked the difficulty spike, even though I complained about it. But you know what? Games need a little bit more difficulty in them. Games need a little bit more difficulty in them. So that was a good turn of pace. This game's been way too easy, and I'm glad I got my butt kicked by it. I'm really happy I did, because this game's been way too easy with fast and everything on my powerful guns. And it just goes to show you that even with my stats at level 100 and my insanely high special points, I still got my butt kicked, and it no way helped me at all. Besides doing the speech checks and everything. So yeah, I give it a good solid 9.0 out of 10. Give it a good 9 out of 10. And for that, so now, dive off. Ooh. Sounds like it had to hurt. Alright, well that about does it for me. About the roar bars, about the Deathclaw. Before I go, really quick, about the mini boss Roar, the R-A-W-R, I can't pronounce that for some reason, or RAR, whatever. I might come back and do him, because I might come back and try to fight him later. Not now, I'm too tired now. I still have the save right here to go back and fight him. But I'll probably do that another time if you want me to. I don't know if you want me to or not. But I stumbled upon him, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how to fight him, or what type of loot he drops. But besides that, that does it for me, and I will see you guys for something else. I really don't know what else. Doesn't matter. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye.